Is you have a wall type here, siding over plywood over framing with chipboard interior. You want a cased opening or some sort of framed opening. You want to be able to see the opening turn in. If you use a beam or a column, you could technically drop in a beam or a column that, let's say it's 5/8 inch by 4.5 inches. We'll figure out the details here in a little bit. And you could say that this is my chipboard. So it's going to match my interior finish. The problem with this is that you can see it actually even shows up here. It's cropping through the building materials here are basically canceling it out. Using the opening tool here to create that opening, there's nothing, as far as I've been able to find, in the way of allowing it to show turned finishes on that opening. The workaround is to use a door or a window. And there are these rectangular door and window openings, and having kind of played around with it for a little bit, it seems like the cavity closure here, you should be able to say I want to turn in the inside face, one skin, shown 2D, shown 3D, both left and right sides, but for whatever reason, this is what you get. It looks like it's turning that in, it gives you that extra hot spot. But it's not. So the way that I've found to do this, again, doors or windows work very similarly. Because I use Cadimage tools, and maybe there's an ArchiCAD door that you can do this with as well. I'm just going to go straight to the Cadimage door options here. We're going to go to the door types option in Cadimage, and we're going to say that it's a framed opening. We get the frame here. And then we're going to go to the Cadimage frame settings, and we're going to set, so if A is 0, that's the depth of the frame, that matches the wall, that's fine. But we want the width or the thickness of that frame to be 0 as well. That basically turns off that frame. There's no on-off for the main frame in the Cadimage doors. Now we can go to our wall opening symbol settings. This is very similar to what we were looking at with the out-of-the-box ArchiCAD doors and windows. However, with Cadimage, this is one thing that Cadimage actually does work better than the ArchiCAD doors and windows. We're going to say that we're going to turn the interior, or you could say exterior. You know, let's just roll with that. Let's say we want to turn 2 layers of the exterior siding in. And then I usually just set the A and B to something like 1 inch and 1 inch. And then there's going to be these little pink hot spots that show, should show right there, that 1 inch over, 1 inch up. So from here, you can grab those pink hotspots, and you see now that piece right there turns in. The cool thing about this is that, let's say, for example, that we wanted this to run to this point right here, and then we want the chipboard to turn in from there and flush out with that, or even offset. You have all kinds of options. You can set this to 1 as well, and we could say that this is going to be 1 inch and 1 inch as well. We'll just start with that. Then you can see this hotspot right here snaps in. You can adjust this back, so maybe it does need to offset. Should allow me to offset that back in. It might just need to come in here and force it. That's that C dimension right here. So I say C is 5/8 of an inch, for example. That'll pull that back to there. So you can do all sorts of things with the Cadimage doors and windows to get them to basically have a jip returned opening, a cased opening with jip returns, as well as just the doors and windows. So I hope that helps kind of resolve some of these issues for you.